everybody, I hope you're doing well. So this is another fun tag video. I saw the very lovely Joss Jane's video on this one and she is absolutely amazing, you guys. Please check out her video and her channel. She makes videos on perfumes and does a lot of fun tags. And she asked me to do this video as well and I decided to go with Saks Fifth Avenue. I recently did a huge haul from Saks, spending over $1,200, but they were having a promotion that if you spend over $1,000 you would get $200 off, and I'm still waiting to receive a few of those perfumes and I will do a haul video once I have all of them. And you guys, after spending that kind of money, I thought I was done with my perfume purchases for the next few years or at least this year. And honestly, after all the hauls that I've had this year, I didn't think I needed anything else. But then this tag made me think about more perfumes and go through the perfumes that Saks has, and I ended up coming up with a list of 6 of them that I would like, and they all total to be exactly $1,000 excluding taxes. So here they are. The first one that I would like to get is Maison France's Cru Gardienia's Feminine Pluriel. Now, I have heard a lot of people talk about this one. It is a floral chypre and I love chypre and I love floral chypre. So I think I'm going to like this one a lot. It is supposed to be a very powdery, woody, rose, white floral kind of a fragrance. And all of the things that I have read about it on Fragrantica, I think I'm going to like this fragrance. The fragrance has flowers in it. It has iris, violet, rose, jasmine, lily of the valley, orange blossom, and it also has vetiver and patchouli. And so I can imagine it to smell really amazing, and that's one that I would like to get. The next one I would like to get is Le Labo's Thé Noir 29. Now, I had sampled this a couple of years back, I think, and I loved it. My husband loved it too, and I think it's a unisex fragrance, so if I get it, we both can enjoy it. It's a really amazing, woody, spicy, incensey sort of a fragrance. I mean, from what I recall. And it was quite intense. It was really strong. It lasted many, many hours. And I loved tea, and I liked tea fragrances. I know Bulgari does an amazing job with their tea fragrance. And I was a bit skeptical initially when I tried this, but it really, really blew me away. And I think of all of the fragrances of Le Labo, this one is my favorite. The top notes are bergamot, fig, and bay leaf. And the middle notes are cedar, vetiver, and musk. And the base notes are hay and tobacco, and it smells just amazing. And I will go for the travel sprays for this one, and that was the only way that I could make it under $1,000. The next fragrance I would like to get is Cru Gardenia from Guerlain. Actually, I had bought this fragrance from Neiman Marcus earlier on, and I don't know why I didn't like it at that time. I thought it didn't have any gardenia, as I was getting a lot of neroli and a lot of musk. I don't like neroli, I don't like musk. And this fragrance seemed like that's the only thing that it had, and it smelled like a really cheap soap. And so I was really disappointed and I sent it back. But then the gardenia shrub in my home bloomed. And when I smelled the flowers, I was like, oh God, this smells exactly like that fragrance. And I regretted sending it back ever since. So I would like to get it back, and I had bought that at a pretty good discount, about 25% at that time. So next time I have a good deal, I think I'm gonna pick it up. The top notes of this fragrance are rose, peach, and neroli. The hot notes are gardenia, ylang ylang, and musk. And base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, sandalwood. The next fragrance I would like to get is from Byredo. It's called Rose of No Man's Land. Now, this is another fragrance that I had sampled years back, and I remember wanting it because it was just a very nice, soft, powdery rose. Now, this is a fragrance that I had sampled long back, and if I remember it correctly, and if I'm not confusing it with some other fragrance, it smelled like a beautiful green powdery rose. The top notes are pink pepper and turkey red rose. Hot notes are turkey red rose and raspberry bloom. And base notes are papyrus and amber. What I remember is that it was one of the best rose fragrances that I'd ever smelled, and it has been on my wish list ever since. And it's not something that I get to sample that easily, especially with this lockdown. From what I recall, it was very soft. It did last a long time on the skin. It was just very soft and floral, and it stayed really close to me from what I remember. Next, I would like to get is Dior's Misty Eau de Toilette. This is a Chypre fragrance, and I love Chypre, and I like that old Miss Dior fragrance that was launched in 1940s, I think. The top notes of that one is sage, gardenia, and galbanum. The hot notes are rose, neroli, jasmine, and the base notes are oak moss, patchouli, and cistus labdanum. I really like that fragrance. It's really green and woody and floral, and it smells amazing. And it's really a classic in my opinion, and I would love to have it in my collection. The last one I would like to get is also from Dior. It's Poison. And I want this fragrance because I have loved this fragrance for a really long time. My mother used to own it, and it just brings back a lot of nice memories of when I was younger. And you know, this was a special occasion fragrance that she wore only to weddings or for dinners, and it was such a big, huge blast of tuberose, and the tuberose here is really juicy and full-bodied. The whole fragrance is just amazing, and it lasts a really, really long time. I know they have reformulated the fragrance now, and it's not as intense or as nice as it used to be, but I would still like to get the bottle before they change it again and water it down further. So that's what I would like to get as well. The top notes are coriander, plum, wild berries, anise, and Brazilian rosewood. The hot notes are carnation, jasmine, African orange flower, tuberose, opapanax, cinnamon, incense, rose, and honey. And base notes are vetiver, musk, sandalwood, Virginia cedar, amber, vanilla, and heliotrope. So that's $1,000 right there, you guys. For $1,000, I only get to get 6 fragrances, but these are the fragrances I'm sure that I will like and use. So that was it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what is it that you would like for $1,000. And if you are a YouTuber, please consider yourself tagged and go ahead and make this video. I would love to see your pics. I hope you like this video. Please do give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.